I guess a long question short. Like, what are you interfacing with day to day? Just help our audience with like what tools should they be paying attention to?
Yeah, so there's a couple different kind of methods. I always have like essentially Claude running, whether that's just the regular web or even Claude desktop, and using Cowork. I use Workbench a lot as well to like test outputs first, and then I'll put those, I'll incorporate those into what I'm building with Cowork. I use Cowork when I want to like create, say, like a server from on my computer where I'm going to need files like directly print, like essentially put onto my onto my C drive or whatever. And then I also work a lot with AppScript as well, because a lot of clients are just in the kind of Google space already, and it's amazing kind of what you can run out of a spreadsheet. It is like,
Dude, I have to double click on that. Like, people always ask, like, what is the advantage or the leverage that Black Flag is compounding whenever we're selling our projects? Like, Google Apps Scripts are a game changer because you're not even getting usage-based pricing. It costs nothing to run them in your workspace. They're very lightweight scripts. And so one that we are just hot and bothered about, right? Just as an example for people, is every Google Meet transcript that hits my email, right? It says notes are ready for X meeting. Google Apps Script organizes it by client, pushes it into GitHub, and Claude has access to all of my meetings that fast, right? In ways that I control.
yeah,
And it
super
costs
cool.
$0, right? But Google App Scripts it's a great way to reduce token cost. I love that you're bringing that up, because I don't think enough people talk about it, right? Like, your tools exist. If you're in Google Workspace, use Google Workspace, like there's Gemini, like you can just compound. We talk about compounding leverage a lot lately, so I might be beating that to death, but very cool to hear. Very cool to hear.
Yeah.
What else? What about like Obsidian and such? Are you on the Markdown train?
I don't use Obsidian. I mean, there's so many things out there. It's like a little overwhelming, and it's like it's overwhelming for everybody. Like all my discovery calls are essentially people who are like, I have no idea what to use, how to use it, what's actually a benefit, and to some degree, it's like the same for the people on the other end who are building things too, right? There's so many. So I haven't touched Obsidian. I am I'm familiar with it. Haven't used it. I'm mainly, like I said, I'm mainly working in like VS Code, and I use a little bit of Codex, not too much. I've just sort of come accustomed to Claude Code, and again, it's just like you're kind of jumping around all the time, right? It's just like once you got your workflow, it's just I just find like you kind of just get in there and work on it. So I don't jump around too much, but I will, like, if I get kind of stuck on a problem, I might pass it off to like another model. But again, you have to then import all that context, and that can sometimes backfire as well, because then it starts problem solving something that maybe you didn't really want it to begin with, because it doesn't have your entire project like history. So that's so really right now it's the AppScript, VS Code, Claude Code, Workbench, Cowork, and then and I'm on GitHub for a lot of my like projects and deploys and stuff, and for Cell.